Hi everyone! I'm sitting out here in front of my garden and I was thinking of all the little animals and critters that I've noticed waking up in the springtime. I've seen all kinds of bugs and bees and all kinds of birds like robins. I've heard owls and coyotes. I've seen little wiggling worms as I'm digging around in my garden and getting everything ready for the blooming flowers. So I was thinking of a song called Critters in My Clothes, which has always been a favorite because it's a very silly song. So I hope by the end you'll know the song well enough that you can sing with me. But there's a part you can do right away and it goes like this. Ba 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 ba. So the words are ba. And then you go bop bop at the end. So let's practice that together. We do that in between each verse. Bop 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 bop. Got it? Great. We're ready for the song. So, what's so silly about the song is that critters, which is another word for animals, are moving into this person's clothes. That's right. Like it's a house or an apartment. And the very first one is a bug, and it crawls into the person's shoe and wants to live there. You ready? A bug crawled into my shoe one day and he looked out with a grin. Grin is a great big smile. Can you do a big grin? He said, "Hey pal, what you charging for rent? 'Cause I am moving in. Now what you gonna do with a bug in your shoe? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes." Okay, help me with the mbas. Mba, 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 mba. All right, so now there's a bug in our shoe. Next is something quite a bit scarier than a bug. It's going to climb into our shirt. A tiger crawled into my shirt one day and he looked out with a grin. He said, "Hey pal, what you charging for rent? 'Cause I am moving in." Now is it gonna hurt with a tiger in your shirt? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes. Mba, 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 mba. All right, so we have a bug in our shoe, a tiger in our shirt. Now something extremely large is going to try to get into our sweater. I bet you've already guessed what it is. An elephant climbed in my sweater one day and he looked out with a grin. He said, "Hey pal, what you charging for rent? 'Cause I am moving in." Now, will you look better with an elephant in your sweater? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes. Help me out. Mba, 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 mba. All right, so those are very big things. Now something a little bit smaller is going to fly into my sock. And it's a bird I've seen all around in spring called a robin. I bet you've seen them too. A robin flew into my sock one day and he looked out with a grin. He said, "Hey pal, what you charging for rent? 'Cause I am moving in." Now are you gonna squawk with a robin in your sock? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes. Mba, 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 mba. All right, why don't you help me with this one? I hope this one is not going to come true because I am sitting here on the ground. This one's about ants in our pants. Oh my. Help me sing. Some ants crawled into my pants one day and they looked out with a grin. They said, "Hey pal, what you charging for rent? 'Cause we are moving in." Now are you gonna dance with ants in your pants? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes. Mba, 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 mba. All right, there's one more. A frog is going to hop into our suit. You ready? A frog hopped into my suit one day and he looked out with a grin. He said, "Hey pal, what you charging for rent? 'Cause I am moving in. Now will you look cute with a frog in your suit? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes." Ba, 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 ba. Now let's see, this poor person right now has a bug in their shoe, living in their shoe, a tiger living in their shirt, an elephant in their sweater, a robin in their sock, ants in their pants, and a frog in their suit. I think they've had enough, so here's how the song ends. So I put on my jammies and I went to bed, and I thought that I could win. But what do you know, in a moment or two they all were climbing in. Now will you lose your head with critters in your bed? Surely no one knows. But you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes. No, you can't get dressed in your Sunday best with visitors in your clothes. I hope you enjoyed that silly song about all those critters, and I hope you see a lot of interesting critters that don't want to move into your clothes when you play outside this week. Bye-bye.